Now, that long line of cement is to soak up the oil. If you've just joined us, Austin Natal's great victory in the rugby. They come down to standing corner. Certainly a depleted field after that first race. And it's Willie Hepburn on the inside. Now, the man who's going to have the advantage going away from the line is Morgan Rood. He'll dictate the speed going away from the starting lights. And he's got to be the man first across the line. Nobody else is going. They're starting to speed up now. And Morgan Rood wants to get onto the job. The pace car's gone off, the Porsche, and Willie Hepburn wants to be alongside him when they get there. He's got his foot down and they're going. And the big roar on the front goes underneath us as they come through in the tear down. Here's Willie Hepburn, got it. He's going to go around the outside. It's some desperate stuff. Dunkley's gone to third ahead of Johan Coetzee, and Morgan Rood's on his way. It sounds like a Ferrari as it goes past you. He's got that triple rotor motor. It just spins around and it's like tearing calicos. He goes into Castle Corner, Willie Hepburn, that big V8, losing its back mudguard from that punctured wheel in the race before. As he really starts, that car starts to gather speed. He's got a tremendous turn of speed, and if he can be close on Morgan Rood's tail as he slips and slides through Duckens, if he can be on his tail as he comes out of the Sabat sweep, he's going to be right there with him as they get onto the brakes down at Stanek. Coetzee's gone to third ahead of Dunkley. That's the Carrera Sabat Porsche. As they come down towards us, it's Morgan Rood. Is he close enough to him? No, he's not. He's about 20 metres behind. It's not. There's Johan Coetzee. He's going for his second Wesbank Championship title in that GMX Skyler, but the others are hard up to him. This is where the race is going to be. There's Tony Vion in as well, and Larry Wolford. The uncle of young Ray Wolford, who's leading the Class C Championship at the moment. Abarash makes his tyres do a lot of hard work. Does Abarash, runs more than each race on his tyres. As here they come, and this is where the fight is going to be. They finished one lap. There's about just on 30 kilometres to go around the circuit. Class C is where it is. Of course, in November 24th there's going to be the German touring cars coming out with Mercedes and BMWs, and Opels are coming to Killarney. And the talk is that they're about as quick or just a little bit slower than these B-class modified, Wesbank modified cars. As they come out of Castle Corner, Gary Dunkley's hanging in there. In that Sabat Porsche Carrera, this is the man they want to beat in the class. Well on his way to the championship, Johan Coetzee from Gibson Park. Well prepared, a hard man to beat. South African stock car champion and Springbok in stock car racing, has led tours overseas on the dirt. As they go through the marches, the circuit's starting to get less powdery now. And Ivor Roche is alongside Gary Dunkley. Here they come, but that Porsche's got a lot of speed. He's got to tuck in the start, and he's bringing Tony Viana. Tony Viana is going to be a real force when that car is all sorted out. Who's going to go late onto the brakes? Look for Roche. Larry Wolford's getting into the pack as well. This is certainly not playtime as Johan Coetzee goes away. It's the real thing. Oh, and Dunkley goes too wide and lets Roche through. I haven't often seen him make mistakes like that, and here's the four of them. This is for second place in the Class B. There's Coetzee coming past us at well over 200 km an hour. The camera shortening the speed as they go under the Goodyear Bridge down to Hulls. And it's Ivor Roche hanging in there. Viana's looking for the outside berth in that Winfield BMW. This is the second race since it's been put on his wheel. Is he going to lose it? Oh, and what control that man has got as he brings it back under control. Tony Viana really had a moment in his motor racing career there. We've now finished 2 laps here on lap 3. In the front, it's still Morgan Rood leading Willie Hepburn, who's keeping him in close company. As they come out of, here's Coetzee leading Class B, third overall on the road, a lonely third at the moment. And here comes Roche, Ivor Roche, Pete Williamstown, the Hyperspace Mazda. Gary Dunkley's being pressured there by the Winfield BMW. And he's really trying hard. And Larry Wolford's in there in the Sabat Skyline.
Dit is precies wat gebeur het toe Tony Viana so 'n bietjie dwars gegaan het daar by die uitgang van oeps, dit lyk amper vir my of hy vir Gary Dunkley geraak het, maar kyk net daai skitterende motorbeheer wat hy daar het en hy hou nog steeds vir Larry Wolford agter hom. So terug na die aksie in Klas B. Dis 'n stryd om die derde posisie in Klas B hierdie met Johan Coetzee wat redelik gemaklik voorloop op Klas B. En in die tweede plek is dit Ivor Roche, van Klas B. Dan hierdie stryd om die derde plek tussen Gary Dunkley, Tony Viana en Larry Wolford. En Wolford gaan hom aan die binnekant van Hulls probeer doen. Hy gaan dit probeer doen aan die binnekant met hy aangeslag. Ja, hy's by Viana verby. Larry Wolford skitterende manier van 'n onderremming vir Hulls. is hy by Tony Viana verby. Dit lyk of dit brandstof is wat dalk moontlik lek daar uit die agterkant van daai Seibert Nissan Skyline van hom. En hy's nader aan Gary Dunkley. En Gary Dunkley is nader aan Iver Raj. En hier is 'n geweldige stryd. Dunkley gaan wyd en Larry Wolford is deur. Skitterend daar, so ek dink hy het druk uitgeoefen en die druk het gewerk. Gary Dunkley het gedwing om daar na die buitekant te gaan moontlik. En Dunkley probleme met sy bande gehad. Maar Dunkley wat teruggeskuif word na die vierde plek in klas B. Nou is dit Iver Raj in die posisie van Larry Wolford. En Tony Viana wat nog steeds so hard probeer as wat hy kan. In die voorpunt is dit nog steeds Ben Morgenrood met Willie Hebber in die tweede plek. Daar is nie te veel nie, so 'n halwe sekonde of wat tussen Morgenrood en Hebber. En dan is dit Johan Kutsie wat in die algehele derde posisie is in die voorpunt van klas B. En kyk net na hierdie stryd tussen Viana en Dunkley. Viana neem aan die binnekant van stelling. Dit is ongelooflik. Een van daardie onmoontlike manoeuvres wees wat net 'n man soos Viana kan uitvoer. En Dunkley het nog nie ingegee nie. En hy het hom so deurgedruk met al die krag wat hy kon bymekaar skraap het hy gebruik om daar vir Viana aan die binnekant van die tiltel in die hoofbou van verby te gaan. En terug is Viana nou weer in die 5de posisie. En dit is natuurlik die klas B stryd wat ons hier dophou. Net kom ons kyk net eers weer vinnig na die voorlopers as ons hulle kan kry. Want die aandag is natuurlijk gevestig hier op die voorhoofd. Daar is Ben Morgenrood en Willie Hebben is glad nie ver achterom. Willie Hebben wat natuurlijk probleme het om daar die motorknop te hanteer. Die aerodynamica is nie wat het moet wees. Hulle is baie kort op elkaar sake deur stelling raai. En Willie Hebben is bezig om nader te kom, definitief. Maar die motor is baie zwaar en hy is natuurlijk baie krachtig. En die bande wat hy gebruikt het natuurlijk een geweldige stress op hulle. Maar kyk vir Hebben. Kyk vir Hebben en kyk vir Morgenrood. En Hebben gaan nou naby genoeg wees om te probeer om wel verby te kom. Hy het die glijstroom probeer gebruik daar so en die motor heen en weer soos wat hy hard met rem daar vir al so draai. En steeds is dit Morgenrood wat nie 'n maklike man is om verby te gaan nie. 5 rondes wat oorbly in hierdie opwindende wedren. Ons het nie gedink dit gaan so opwindend wees soos die eerste uit nie, maar inderdaad hier sien ons aksie soos wat ons al gewoond geraak het in Wesbank gemodifiseerde sedan motors.
Yes, and that's Willie Hepburn. He's chasing Ben Morgenrood very hard. He's right on Ben Morgenrood's tail as he comes down through the King, down towards Duckham. And this is where the little Mazda, 3-rotor engine Mazda, is so quick. It's through the tighter part of the circuit. You can see him, he just gets away as they come through Duckham. See what happens through Sabet. The flames coming out of the Sabet Opal's source as it comes down. He hits the back straight. And this is where Hepburn's got his best chance. This is where he's so quick. This power of this big V8 Opel record. He powers up next to Ben Morgenrood. He's going past on the outside. Is he going to be able to get him under braking? I don't think so. Ben Morgenrood's got the line and he just holds out Willie Hepburn. And that's his best chance. That's where Willie's got to make his move, but he's got to be closer as they come out of Sabet Sweep. And now they come up towards the King. There's another chance for Willie Hepburn. He's going to go try and get to the inside line. That's the right line. He's coming through on the inside. Yes, he's got him. That's the line he needed to take. He's got Ben Morgenrood in that Mazda. And he comes through Holdsworth comes Ben Morgenrood fighting back. Ben Morgenrood's going to try and come through. This is where he's quicker. He's got to get ahead of Ben. And he's got Willie Hepburn. Hepburn just went a little bit wide off the shark's teeth onto the dirt. And through came the Mazda of Ben Morgenrood. Certainly a magnificent driver is Ben Morgenrood. He doesn't give up for 1 minute. He'll never give up without a fight. And as he said before the race, you heard him say that he likes the competition. It must be close. It's got to be interesting. That's what he's doing. He's making a magnificent race of it. But so is Willie Hepburn. Down through Duckham. Where the big Opel V8 comes into its own as they come up through Sabet Sweep.
En verder terug in klas B, daar ook 'n verandering plaasgevind. Iver Raj wat voorgeloop het, is intussen verbygegaan deur Larry Wolford. So nou is dit Johan Kutsie en Larry Wolford, die twee is in Skyline. Wat sake uitspook in klas B, maar die aandag gevestig hier op die stryd in klas A in die voortou van hierdie wedren. Morgenrood en Hepburn, twee van Suid-Afrika se groot figure in motorsport en van Suid-Afrika se toprenjaars uit die aard van die saak. En ek dink Hepburn het bietjie hard geprobeer. Ek dink daar die motor se bande is nie meer wat behoort te wees nie. Ben Morgenrood wat nou bietjie van 'n gaping gemaak het. Dis die einde van die 7de ronde. Daar's nog so bietjie meer as 3 rondes oor die wedren. En verder terug in die veld nog steeds die stryd in klas B. Johan Kutsie wat 'n gemaklike voorsprong het. Maar agter hom is sake baie warm. Dis 'n Larry Wolford wat sake uitspook daar met Gary Dunkley en met Iver Raj en met Tony Viana.
And there's the little E-Class 1300 being passed by the heavy metal in the B-Class. It's Richard Sorensen. He's lying second in the 1300 class behind Ray Wilford in the little Autocook Golf. And Gary Dunkley is making a comeback in a big way. He's ahead of Rosh, as you see, as Hendrik told you. This is heroic racing we've been seeing here. We've got Willie Hepburn now also fighting it out there. Look at this string of B-Class cars. Larry Wilford has now gone ahead of them. Then it is the Sabat Porsche of Gary Dunkley. Ivor Ross is in there as well. And Tony Viana's in the picture. Here he's come. He's had a couple of moments in this race as well. As they go into Cashel corner. This is the tight one. Start to open it up. Out of Cashel there goes. Ivor Ross got an answer. Maybe his tyres are going off in the front. There's still Ben Morgan who's been closely followed by Willie Hepburn. As they finish 8 laps, they've got 2 laps, about 7 kilometres of the circuit to go. And here comes the other big battle. It's rage throughout there. 72 in your picture. They're coming up at him now. That's Kubis Rubla as they come up in. And what a speed they come past him at. Ivor Ross is out of my way. It's Larry Wilford now leading this pack and looking his mirrors. Here's Gary Duncan also checking his mirrors. Well turned out car. He's had 3 great wins this year in this class, to his credit. It's Larry Wilford. It's the Sabat Porsche of Gary Duncan. Ahead of them, they got Johan Coetzee, he's gone on his way. Almost to a certain Wesbank modified saloon car championship will be decided at the Killarney circuit on the 27th of October. Gary Dunkley, lovely shot of this Porsche. Carrera conversion did it. Ivor Ross now, I think, has given those 2 up. He's going to let them get away with it. Great performance. He battles there, of course, with more weight at the back of the motor car. Against this understeering and the oversteering rather. The back wants to come round and it has that disadvantage of a very weighty motor. You can see the amount of rubber that he carries on those back tyres in an effort to keep them following around behind these front cars. So it's not an easy motor car to drive, and it's extremely well driven there by Gary Dunkley, the man in your picture. Here's Larry Orphan. This is one of his best performances we've seen this year. He's from Kempton Park as well in that Sabat Skyline. That's the ex-Kevin Greaves car. He rode his car. You might have seen it off at Killarney. He had a total write-off there when he came down the mine shaft and hit oil that was being dropped by Willie Hepburn. And there's that beautiful BMW being well driven. And that's the old Tony Viana we know, getting 4-wheel drifts going. And as they get in the traffic there, Willie Hepburn still very competitive. They got the small cars. He's saying out of my way to Richard Sorensen as he goes round the outside. And those big tyres, those are Goodyear tyres on Willie's car. He comes up past some of the slow Johan van Rensburg, who goes over the cement. And Willie wants to keep Morganrood inside, who's just ahead of him with a lap and a half to go. And Willie is intent on winning this championship. That is for sure. He wants to win this one. As he goes down this long straight, passes Grobler. It's Morganrood, and it is Willie Hepburn now starting to challenge once again. He's starting to challenge once again. The flag is coming up. This is going to be the final run into the line. It's going to be Morganrood. It's Morganrood. What a drive by Morganrood, but what a challenge there. The flag is waiting for him. It's Morganrood getting it to the line ahead of Willie Hepburn. A real heroic drive there by Willie Hepburn. With the flames coming out. The car's got battle damage. It's got battle scars all over it. But unbowed there, Willie Hepburn, that brave little man with that big heart, he never gives up, has come through to a very courageous second position there. He got into the lead. Morganrood took it back again. And there's Morganrood very happy. A car that's designed in Ranford by his team, been built by them, great credit to them. And there's one of the favourites of the car. And that's Willie Hepburn. As they go around to the cheers of this huge crowd that's come out to Killarney. In the B-Class car, we can tell there's the D-Class winner. That's George Bezaidnote in the 1600cc Nissan Sentra. Very polished drive. He's the class winner this year. And coming around from the standing corner with the Johan Coetzee is coming up to get the flag as well. Here they come. There's Johan Coetzee winning the B-Class, and not too far behind him. There's Coetzee, and here comes the next one. It's Larry Wolford in the Sabat Scarlet, Gary Dunkley in the Sabat Porsche, and there's Tony Viana in the Winfield BMW. I don't see Ivor Ross there. Did he come through? He must have faded somewhere on the circuit. I don't know.